Hi guys, the Galaxy Z Fold 4 is set to come with some design improvement over the Z Fold 3 that could make for a more compact foldable device. It's also gonna have a huge camera improvement over the Z Fold 3, and there's some surprising information about the S Pen. But before we get into it, definitely subscribe and hit the bell icon if you haven't to get daily tech updates, and drop a like if you enjoyed the video. So the Z Fold series has always had an inferior camera setup to the S series, and there wasn't much camera improvement between the Z Fold 2 and the Z Fold 3, with the Z Fold 3 using the same sensors and setup as the Z Fold 2, which also used the same main and ultra-wide sensors as the S20 and S21. But that's gonna change with the Z Fold 4. There's also gonna be a slight design change, but before we get into that, the main camera is gonna be a 108 megapixel sensor like the S22 Ultra. And this information is coming from two sources, with one of them being Do-Yeon Kim, who has had a pretty good track record with Samsung devices. And this is a pretty good news because the foldables have been criticized for having an inferior camera system compared to Samsung's Ultra device in the S series, especially when you factor in the cost of the device. So this is gonna put the Z Fold 4 at the same camera level as the S22 Ultra and S21 Ultra. The Z Fold 4 is also gonna have the same 12 megapixel ultra-wide camera as the S22 Ultra, but there's no word on whether or not it's gonna use a periscope zoom lens. It most likely won't, so we can expect the same 10 megapixel telephoto lens that's on the S22. So the zoom is the only department where the Z Fold 4 will be inferior to the S22 Ultra in the camera performance. For the normal day-to-day performance, it's gonna be about the same as the S22 Ultra, and for more intensive tasks, it's gonna be ever so slightly better than the S22 Ultra because it'll be powered by the new Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 Plus, which is gonna be built on TSMC's 4nm fabrication process. And judging by the performance of the Dimensity 9000, the 8 Gen 1 Plus is gonna consume less power than the 8 Gen 1, and it's also gonna heat up a little less than the 8 Gen 1, and it seems Samsung is going to take advantage of that on the Z Fold 4, because according to Ice Universe, the Z Fold 4 is going to be a little smaller and thinner than the Z Fold 3, which is going to make for a more compact device, especially when folded, and that's something previous Galaxy foldables have struggled with. Ice Universe also said it's going to be lighter than the Z Fold 3 with smaller bezels, which is a much welcomed improvement. He also said the size change has exceeded his expectations, so we can expect a much more compact device with the same screen size as the Z Fold 4. But that size change might affect the S Pen integration into the Z Fold 4, which we're going to talk about in the next video. So definitely subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss it. And be sure to drop a like if you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching guys, see you in the next one.